So for a while now, I've seen on TV some commercials concerning speech recognition. So let's see what Windows 8 has built in. Speech recognition has been around for years. Microsoft has had it in its Office products for quite a long time. I remember a couple decades ago having some IBM software on 3.5-inch floppy disks that did speech recognition as well. So let's see how well it's implemented in Windows 8. So the first thing I want to do is find it. Like any other program that we need to start, we can find it by simply going to the start screen, start typing the name of the program. So we'll type in speech, and sure enough, there's speech recognition. We can either click on it or hit enter, and we've launched speech recognition. Now I've configured it to come up as with it turned off, and it's already docked to the top of the screen. You can do that a little bit later. But if you go up there and you right click on it, you'll see there's several options. One is sleep, listen to only for the words start listening, or listen to everything I say. Of course, you don't want to listen to everything you say all the time. It'll try to open windows while you're talking, if somebody comes in the room, blah, 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 all those things. So if it will be sleep, listen only for start listening. That way it'll start working at the appropriate time. So what we're going to do is do that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to open up some applications, actually talk through editing some text, and closing those applications back up again. So let's do that. We click on start listening. So now all I can talk, do everything I want, and it'll actually come up here and say, hey, try saying those words. Eventually it would, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Start listening. Didn't quite understand me. By the way, you may want to go here and go here to configuration and go to improve voice recognition. It'll go through about a 5-minute tutorial having you say phrases to help it understand what you're saying. There's a second step that goes even further, so that the more you do that, the better it is at understanding what you're saying. You can do that for different people too, so you can learn more than one person. So it's important for you to go through that to configure that. You can also set up your microphone for best volume and all that. There's also a control panel to change some other settings. There's also some hot topics as well. It tells you what to do. There's also commands that you can do, how to open and close windows. You should try that. If you're really serious about speech recognition, you should go ahead in those and take a look. So the first thing we're going to do is try and launch this again and open up those applications. Start listening. Open Notepad. Open Mail. Switch application. Now, if I didn't say the number, watch the highlight. 1. See how it highlighted it? Now, once I have it, I can say, OK. Switch application. 2. OK. So now I'm going to turn it on so it's listening. I'll make sure I've selected my application for the time being, and I'm going to see how we do it on some text recognition. So I first say, start listening. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their party. Enter, enter. What time is it? Period. Paragraph. Select word. Delete. Enter. Enter. This is the summer of our discontent. I think that's a bad quotation. Enter. Enter. Select sentence. Delete. So now you see a couple of the commands you can do, and by checking your reference guide and everything, you'll be able to come up with some more references and command structure. It's not perfect recognition, even though this looks good, but if you train it correctly and do it, it's pretty awesome. So that's speech recognition in Windows 8, just a basic overview.